Seen a lot of masks before, never one that covers the mouth. That's interesting to look at.
Just arrived today. Katie will have more on that in a little bit. FSU wins the opening tip, and we are underway.
Toney not even looking to shoot a beautiful feed from Xavier Johnson.
And the return is up and good by Toney, the 6'6 sophomore.
And it seems as though right now they have a little more energy than Florida State does. We've talked about how good Florida State's been at home. Slow starts isn't something that you normally see from them.
Forrest lets fly. Got a great look from three-point land, nothing but net. It's right back out for three from Johnson. He had a long time to shoot it. Second effort here. Down the lane. Oh, great dish on the play and the slam by Brown.
You see Drumgoole getting into the paint, but finding Terrell Brown, and Brown with great patience, and then the ability to finish over the top. And Terrell Brown, now we've seen Florida State struggle to handle the basketball early in this game with numerous turnovers.
Yeah, 3 of them so far officially. Good hesitation and an easy basket for Toney by Osborne. It's about 39% out there. It's a vastly improved shooting team. Oh, on the run out, the slam by Brown.
Man-to-man, every now and then they'll throw some zone pressure in. But, you know, they really haven't taken advantage of those opportunities that Xavier Johnson has taken advantage of every one of the things really that Leonard Hamilton has built this program on is being physical and being tough. And right now you see that Pittsburgh has brought the fight, you know, pretty much imposing their will on the opponent.
Johnson with a jump feed. McGowan's. Good ball movement for the corner jumper, and that's going to go down by Toney.
And he had some big moments as well. Big moments this year, 27 points at Duke, and he's playing great basketball.
Feathery touch by Patrick Williams. Drumgoole with a miss. Here's Forrest in transition. A one-hander, he knocks that down.
And I appreciate you calling that a one-hander, but it's been very good. 4 points for him with 2 for 3 shooting against Syracuse on Saturday.
Evans going into the 7-footer, and right now they can't stop him. Is starting to bother the Pitt Panthers. Johnson, Toney, Champagny, all at 2. Murphy lets fly. Yes. Silky smooth with the triple.
Terrell Brown, both were the leading scorers for the Panthers coming off the bench. And so he's, of course, looking forward to having a big night tonight. Allowing them to take the lead and gain control over a game where Pitt got off to a great start.
Then they went a little bit cold thanks to the defense and the slam by Patrick Williams.
And Jeff Capel loves to play man-to-man, but you will see more zones from Pitt. But here's the problem trying to zone Florida State. After getting that busted lip and all those stitches, he is back on the floor. He's no longer wearing the mask. Comes free to Gray, and he'll knock in 2. Kemp, of course, who's the starting point guard, is, you know, a grad transfer. He hasn't been with those guys long enough, so that's one of the things that concerns you with Louisville.
42% beyond the three-point line, but Wyatt so far tonight. Champagny tried the window, and he knocks it in.
Forrest could have gotten over in front of that and taken a charge on Justin Champagny, which would have been his 3rd foul. And rarely do you see Trent Forrest miss opportunities as such. Very cerebral basketball player.
Their credit hanging in there.
They really have got off to a great start. And then Florida State won the middle of the half. But right now, Pitt doing a great job.
And a foul.
Has the dominant big as far as size that we're used to seeing with the Michael Ojos, the Boris Bojanowskis, you know, Chris DiMaggio. Pressure on the defense getting into the paint.
Quick shot. Three-pointer and all net by Polite. Gallons, a lot of contact. Tried that backboard, came up empty. On a run out, Williams. And missed the dunk. Rebound came free to Polite for 2.
Hands under the basket. So Walker not afraid of the contact regardless of the injury to his mouth. Still sticking his nose in there and getting the job done defensively is Au'Diese Toney. Oh, beautiful steal.
Gallons denied. 3rd effort. That's up and in, and a foul on it as well. Down the lane. Josh went for the dunk at the buzzer. He's denied. On an outstanding play by Olinichuk, who said, no, sir. Not a good effort by Olinichuk to keep that one alive. Played very, very well. Forrest, he buries a 3. Hate people like you, by the way,
no,
to do that.
I gain it. I just try to work it off.
Another rejection there by the big fella. Olinichuk, Walker to back it away. A determined drive. No, but the stuff in by Williams on the follow.
doing stuff like that, he's getting more and more athletic the more time he spent here at Florida State.
Toney with a nifty dish. Lost his footing there. He slipped a little bit. Was there a magnet or something? I keep getting hit in one spot in my entire body over and over. Toney with a look straight on. He buries that three right in front of the shot clock. Gowans, a turnover. Gray was there to stop him. On the dribble, he will kick it. And a three-pointer by Polite.
But that's how you make up for it.
Well, just picked up his third foul for Florida State. So it's back up to 10. Johnson, that's a determined drive.
Back at the rim the way he was as a freshman when he averaged 15.5 points per game and was all rookie team in the ACC.
Oh, Forrest was going for an alley-oop. That was not a shot, but it went down anyway. Polite back to Forrest for the one-hander. Rebound tipped 2 times. And the last time by Osborne. He didn't play in the entire game. Here's Murphy trying to get them going offensively. It comes right there for 2. But it's something that he's done in the past to really important players. Doesn't matter how important you are.
And that's absolutely right. I can remember 2 years ago him benching Terrence Mann and Brian Angola. Realize that you're going to follow or you're not going to play.
Murphy went for the theft, didn't get it. On the spin, oh, and a bank shot. An absolutely gorgeous shot by Osborne and 1.
Their win total for the past 3 seasons combined.
That's right.
So Jeff Capel, you know, and of course, Jeff is frustrated over what he's seen tonight.
But he's had nothing in the second half. In transition. And up and in by Polite. Oprovica into the lane. Nice give. And Wilkes buries the shot. He gets the lay-in. Evans. Baseline cut and a slam. Patrick Williams. He's had the most sensational dunks of this ball game.
Is finding his fellow freshman teammate who finishes it off with the highlight. Telling you, Obi, I watched him a lot in high school. He's been athletic, of course. But he wasn't making plays like this on the high school level.
How about that around the back pass by Wilkes? He gets it back. Did not make the shot, the tip, and up and in by Williams again.
Nothing compared to the almost 40 free throws per game that they've shot against Florida State over the last 2 times they played, which have both been Panther victories.
In transition, Toney blocked by Wyatt Wilkes, who came quickly to the other end.
You know, it encourages you to try another trickier pass, but right there, nothing available for MJ Walker. So, of course, he steps up and knocks down the 3.
Somebody always gets really hot, don't they?
Yeah, you look forward to seeing who that team is going to be and who's playing the best basketball coming in. And I'm going to play 20 minutes as hard as I possibly can and try to be a part of the rotation. You have to accept that level of sacrifice to be able to play here.
Well, you also know you're going to play. Seminoles about to make it 21 consecutive home wins as they seriously protect that home floor. Olinichuk with another one. He had a nice night, too. Hey, Light didn't shoot it.
Not yet.
Jackson up there hits it.
And another scouting report. Can't find minutes for him right now, but he says he's a knockdown shooter.
So trading threes off the bench here down the stretch for the second half belong to the Seminoles. So Pitt about to fall to 15-12. Early season loss to the Pitt Panthers from way back on November the 6th. And they do it in style here tonight, 82-67.